Hello, Sagittarius. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot with your weekly intuitive tarot reading for this week of April 11th through the 17th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and help support my channel. Sagittarius, you already know these are general readings, not one-on-one readings, and will not resonate with everyone. So let's take a look at the cards you received for this week. First up, the Eight of Coins. Next, the Knight of Wands. And the Two of Wands. And your last card here is the Four of Cups. Okay. Well, the energy that I'm picking up from your cards that you received this week is one in which will give you a lot of assistance, opportunities. You have abundance here, Sagittarius. But what I'm picking up is you've kind of isolated yourself. And this might be due to like past experiences. And what I'm picking up is the time now is to move on. Because there's all this wonderful energy, almost kind of like being laid at your feet, so to speak, especially in regards to your career, what you do for a living. So first card here, Eight of Coins. That's the work card. That is having reached a certain level with the work that you do, kind of like mastering the craft, so to speak. And this might be where I'm picking up that energy that you've been in that spot, that position long enough, and you need to move on. And it's I'm kind of like picking up like a stagnant energy where you've been kind of, and I don't want to use the term hiding out, but for lack of a better term, you've been kind of hiding out instead of maybe seeing all the possibilities of what you could be doing on a daily basis. Something that would make you happier, more fulfilled. You know, I don't pick up there's anything wrong with what you're doing right now, but you've mastered it, you perfected it. And the adventurous spirit that you have within you, Sagittarius, is kind of calling you. It's calling to you this week. So let's pull a clarifying card for this Eight of Coins. The Page of Swords. Well, this particular page might be bringing you some news, something that sparks your interest, something that maybe gives you mental clarity as to what you might want to be doing with your gifts, your talents. So I feel you are so ready for the next adventure, Sagittarius. And Eight of Coins here is primarily in regards to what you focus on the majority of the day. And usually for most, that is your job, your career. But for some Sagittarians, it could be a hobby that you do on the side, or possibly something like a second source of income and interest. That's what I'm picking up. So there's something here where you're getting a spark, an idea, and you're wanting to go off in a new direction. Next, now this is your card, Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. Just picking up such an excellent energy with this card. And look at this grin. Kind of a signal that, yeah, it's time for a new adventure. So for some Sagittarians, you could be moving, you could be traveling. You're just almost spur of the moment or waking up and saying, you know, it's time for this new adventure, looking for a new challenge. I'm also picking up an energy here that something that you've like waited for a long, long time, Sagittarius, is now emerging or becoming available or attainable. So this is a general reading. This can go off in different directions. It can be in regards to a relationship. It could be a family. Certainly could be maybe a field you always wanted to go into or starting up your own business. And I really love that your card and energy is right smack in the middle here. You're making the decision this week to go off in a new direction. So let's pull a clarifying card, see if we get any additional information for your energy. This Knight of Wands, just very passionate, fiery energy. Well, there you go, Sagittarius. Judgment. Hear the call. You're being called to this. So I feel that your current phase of life or what you're doing, it's kind of like coming to an end because you're destined to do something else. So there is movement that I'm picking up. You could be moving house. There is travel that I'm picking up. There's change coming in, and you're the one that's behind it. So it's your decision as to where you want to go to next. And you have the Two of Wands. So still that very fiery energy. And this individual has such a stern, concentrated look. This is where you're planning, Sagittarius. This is the potential to have choice here. Now, you can stay where you are and do the same old, or you can venture off in a new direction, a new adventure. And what this card's telling you, you don't have just one option, and you don't need to do things the way everyone else does. This is creating something truly original for yourself, Sagittarius. So this represents here your planning stage, your strategy, the choices that you're making. And again, it's not just one option. And that's the fun of it, Sagittarius, because you get to choose and create your own destiny. Two of Wands showing up at this time. Wow. This is Aries card in energy ruled by Mars, and we are in Aries season. So, of course, this could represent something very courageous that you're going to be doing. Spontaneous, certainly adventurous. And you're being very optimistic as to what it is you're choosing to do. And then with it being ruled by Mars, really an indication you're going to be taking action. Very assertive energy here with the Two of Wands. So let's pull a clarifying card. Oh, I love it. You have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. This is going to make you happy. Whatever this is in regards to, Sagittarius, you're going to be happy. So for some Sagittarians, it might be tying the knot and maybe wanting to get a home and start a family. For others, it could be like all wrapped up in your job, your career, what you want to achieve. And still for others, it could be finding a special someone to share your life journey with. But wow, there's a lot of abundance and opportunity and happiness as you go into this direction. Now, your last card here is your overall energy for the week ahead. Can be an outcome card at this time. And you have the Four of Cups. This is kind of what I'm picking up like ground zero. This is where you're starting from. You've kind of been hiding out, kind of isolating yourself. And even with the divine, this is spirit coming in, trying to offer you assistance and guidance. And you're just concentrating, kind of thinking, I've got everything I need. I'm fine. You know, you've got your 3 cups here. That's all you need. That's all you're focused on. But this number 4 energy here can be a very rooted energy where you're refusing to change. You want to stay put. You're quite comfortable with where you're at and what you're doing. But I just keep picking up you're hiding out. You're isolating yourself, Sagittarius. So you need to get out there. So ground zero, this is where you're coming from. You need to get out there because you are a very fiery star sign that lives for adventure. And it can be something that you've been reviewing and experiencing from the past, and maybe you needed to retreat and kind of regroup, but somehow you've gotten stuck here. So there's opportunities, abundance, assistance. Once you get going, you're going to be amazed at what you're going to come across, and you'll start to feel like your old self again. That's what I'm picking up. Your oracle message for the week ahead: door to personal healing and happiness. That's all you have to do, Sagittarius, is step through this door, take that first step away from this energy. This is a card of new beginnings in your personal life, so beautiful, positive change awaits you. Now, for some Sagittarians, this is in regards to maybe you've been working on some inner healing, maybe past experience. Some of you are looking to make external changes, which is why I'm picking up moving, like moving house, moving home. But this is a card saying that your life is now opening up. There's a lot of opportunities that are about to come your way, and the things that you've been kind of wanting or working towards are ready to emerge. But you have to take the first step and walk through this door. Walk away from the Four of Cups energy, which is keeping you rooted to exactly right where you are. Now, your crystal for the week, apophyllite. Increased support. So the apophyllite crystal can help you this week to really kind of focus, so you can have a positive focus, be ready to receive what's opened up in this doorway here of abundance, assistance, opportunities. So this is indicating there could be kind of assistance coming your way in the form of maybe getting some inspiration, an idea comes through, or someone you know tells you about a possible opportunity, which could lead to the job that you've always wanted. The support here is the abundance coming in, and it could be like something that's going to nudge you, where you're going to get up from where you're sitting here with the Four of Cups. So it could come through your intuition, where you're receiving that assistance, that guidance. That's this energy here. You're finally seeing it. You're trusting what your intuition is telling you. This could be ideas again coming in, but you have to make the first move. You have to take this first step, Sagittarius, to take positive action. Make sure you do, because these blessings that are showing up here for your reading, you don't want to miss them. They're being offered to you at this time and will expire shortly. I'm also picking up like a healthier lifestyle changes, which is going to help your sleep. You could be changing your eating habits, maybe exercising more. That's going to really raise your vibration, Sagittarius. And then that attracts like higher energy and vibration, bringing in abundance, opportunities. So apophyllite, very good crystal for you to have this week ahead. So you can just concentrate and focus on what your cards are indicating as a new adventure. Well, there you have it, Sagittarius. That was your messages and guidance from Spirit from the cards that you received this week. I do hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel, and for a private tarot card reading one-on-one, the links are listed below. Love and abundance to my Sagittarius family.